Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Metter. By now, you've been flooded with the news that the underdog Mississippi State Diamond Dogs will be heading to Omaha for the College World Series. And it was a wild super regional. Elijah McNamee walked the Dogs off Friday night to take Game 1, and Vanderbilt answered back in Game 2 with a walk-off of their own. So it was no surprise that Game 3 would bring us some free baseball. So let's take you through it. Top of the 6th inning, and the Bulldogs down 3-2, but a wild pitch helping them out as Elijah McNamee slides safely into home to tie things up. So the Dogs would take the 6-3 lead in the 9th inning, but it was kind of like watching a movie. You always need a little bit of extra drama. Vanderbilt hitting a game-tying 2-run home run in the bottom half, so to extra innings we would go. 11th inning, runners on the corners, and freshman Tanner Allen letting us all know his name in case you didn't already know it. A double down the right field line would give the Dogs the go-ahead run and spark 3 more runs to be scored. So it was up to Denver McQuarrie to close things out. A soft grounder to first base, and see ya in Omaha. A 10-6 victory as Mississippi State is headed to their 10th College World Series.
Me, myself, your coaching staff, we couldn't be more proud of you. Okay, and I'm not going to get into the entire game or any of that, but I'm really proud of you. It's been a season of a lifetime for all of you. You're going to look back at this, regardless of what happens in Nebraska, regardless. And look at this, it'll be one of the pivotal points in your life. It's been awesome, hasn't it? Yeah. You want one more? Oh, yeah! Yeah!
All right, the NASCAR Cup Series back in the Great Lakes and on the fastest track on the circuit, Michigan International Speedway on Sunday. This track has seen Kyle Larson come out on top the last 3 times, but his streak would finally come to an end and a new face would make it to the victory lane. Rain delaying the start of this one, and what better way to kick off the day than a man being shot out of a cannon, hyping up the crowd out there. All right, so Kyle Larson's bid, it would come to an end in stage 2. A spin in turn 4 would end up putting him in the grass on the front stretch, causing him some damage on the front end. So all good things must come to an end. Better luck next race. So it would come down to Kevin Harvick, who won stage 2, and Clint Bowyer battling it out for the lead. And as the rain began to fall, the officials would call it, and Clint Bowyer would earn his first win at Michigan in the rain-shortened race and his 2nd of the season. Harvick brought up the rear while Kurt Busch took 3rd.
It's the man that makes it happen at Stewart-Haas Racing. Obviously, everybody knows what Tony brought to the table at this thing, and Gene is that rock. He is the rock behind all of us that enables us to go out and perform at our best. It's never a question of what does it take, financially or anything else. It's what does it take to win? What does it take to be better? What does it take to find victory lane? Those are the questions that Gene Haas asks, and that's it. Winning and winning only is what he does in his industry, and it bleeds through to his employees and everybody at Stewart-Haas Racing.
Heading into Sunday's final round of the PGA's FedEx St. Jude Classic, it was Dustin Johnson and Andrew Putnam sharing the lead. So over in Memphis, Putnam bouncing back from a double bogey on the opening hole to come within just 2 strokes of Johnson. He would finish his day shooting a 2-over-72 to take 2nd place at 13 under. And Dustin Johnson out there owning the green. He would tap in the easy birdie on the 13th hole, and then again on the 16th, and he'd top it off with this beautiful eagle on the 18th. Mark, you can do that, right? Dropping him to 19 under, he shot a 6-over to capture the title. It was a pretty shot.
As long as the video game is on easy, yeah, you can do that.
So now they're looking ahead to the U.S. Open this weekend. All eyes on Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Mark will be watching him.
Yes, very much.
His favorite.
So. Yes.
Excited about baseball too.
So exciting for Mississippi State. Crazy weekend.
Listen, I like the Dogs. I can't get into those dark jerseys, though. It's just, maybe it's me.
I think that's the least of their
I don't think they're worried about the wardrobe. I'm into them.
But thank you for the critique. We will pass it along to Gary Henderson and
Please do so. Please do so.